Hello, I'm Dr. Darnita L. Payden, and my purpose is to educate, encourage, and enlighten. Thank you so much for taking the time to stop by my channel today. I am so grateful that you are here. I used to love to drive. I love the freedom it afforded me. But after about 11 months of not having to be in my car because I had absolutely nowhere to go, when I got in, it felt foreign. Now this clip that you're watching, very serene, country road. I enjoyed the drive then. But when I got in after, I couldn't remember how to lock my car. Where is it? Oh, it's in the center console on my car, but it's in a different place in my mother's car, and it's in a different place on my brother's car. And it was an entire hokey pokey just trying to lock my car. And let's not even talk about this big round thing in the center of it. What is that? Of course, I'm being funny. It's the steering wheel. But it felt very strange. And let's not talk about all of the flashing lights. Why is that flashing? Why is that doing that? I have my seatbelt on. What are you talking about? And if your car is anything like mine and your check engine light is completely disrespectful, I would get in, it would come on. It would go off, I would check the code. I would call my mechanic and say, hey, what's going on? And he would just chuckle and say, how much do you want to spend? Let's not even talk about the times where I thought I was making a left turn signal or I was going to turn on my lights, but I actually ended up cleaning my windshields. So over the course of a period of time, I had the cleanest windshields of any car in the neighborhood. So I'd rather just have a professional Jeeves, not Uber or Lyft or anything else that some person I don't know can pick me up and take me where I need to go, but my own professional Jeeves. I know, I was just as surprised as you were that this one made the list, because you know that 4 of my favorite words in the English language in retail are clearance, coupon, discount, and sale. But if you also watch my video on 5 things I was not going to buy in 2021, you would know that I'm on a moratorium from shopping. And I tried the online shopping like a lot of people did while we were staying home, and it just didn't work for me. They put things in that weren't supposed to be there. They didn't put things in that were supposed to be there, and it took forever, and it was a nightmare. So no, not going to do that anymore. And I think it's probably been at least 14 months since I've been inside of a retail store to look at clothes, not that I need any. So I don't see myself doing that in the future. And this definitely won't happen. There won't be any bags in my trunk, A, because that would require me to drive, and we've already talked about that. And 2, since I am no longer shopping because I don't really enjoy it the way I used to, my trunk will just have to be used for something else. And I promise you, I did not speed up this video. This is actually how fast I shop when I'm in a grocery store. I'm kidding, but I do. I get in, I get out, I get done what I need, and I am back at home. Now, this one shouldn't surprise you, because if you've seen any of my videos where I say I eat out maybe 2 to 4 times a year, and if I'm being honest, if you could subtract 2 and then subtract 4, that's really about how many times I eat out in a year. But I understand it. We want to get together with family and friends. I enjoy the fellowship. But think about it. It will require me to do, number 1, drive. And then it's sort of like shopping because you do have to pay for it, unless, of course, someone is going to pick up the tab for me, and then maybe I'll consider it. But I really love cooking at home, so I'd rather just maybe have someone come over and I could do the cooking, or we could do the cooking together, because I know what's going into it. I know the ingredients. And there's just something so satisfying about preparing a meal at home, especially with your friends and family, especially when we're doing it safely and the food is so delicious, and you get the same fellowship that you get if you go to a restaurant. But you don't have to get in your car. Well, I don't, because I'd already be at home. You know, again, what you're eating. It's generally cheaper because you've bought the ingredients and you're cooking them at home. So I'd rather just sit at home and have a salad as big as my head in a mixing bowl. Don't judge me. But the fun of being at home and being able to do the cooking versus having to go and sit out, and there may be a bug or two. And with these cicadas going around, outdoor eating absolutely is a no. So number 3, no, thank you. I'm not eating out anytime soon. Traveling. Now, I actually enjoy packing. That is one thing that I actually enjoy. And that would be me with my list to make sure that I have everything so that I don't pack unnecessarily. But I have a confession. I am an unapologetic overpacker. I like to be prepared for all situations. And I will honestly tell you that I don't think in my lifetime that I've ever traveled anywhere and just taken one bag. I am a 2-bag kind of chick, and I'm okay with it. But I'm over traveling because I've done it so much for work and for pleasure. And then you have to get to the airport and, you know, it feels like you're really moving in this speed, or right now you really want to be. And I just don't have the energy for it. And before we had to stay at home, I didn't like sitting that close to anyone. So I'm really not trying to feel that right now. Now, this was the payoff. I always did like being in the air, being able to be in the clouds and see God's creation up close. But I can see that from the ground. So that won't require me to do any traveling. Getting on the plane, getting off the plane, it's all just too much. I'd rather just not. So let me know. Is this you? Then you have to get there and you have to wait for the baggage, and oh my goodness, no, I'm over it. I'm done. I'd rather stay at home. So there you have it. Please tell me which one is more like you, or if you have something different, please leave it in the comment section. But before you leave, please give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification. And do me one favor, tell at least 5 people you know about my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. If you would like more information, please feel free to reach out to me at drdclutter.com. That's doctor, the letter D, the word clutter.com. It'll be in the description box. If no one has told you today how awesome you are, I want you to know that you are absolutely, positively awesome. Take care. God bless. Bye.